Before I start the story, I want to tell you to subscribe because only 2% are subscribers, and at 1,000 subscribers I will post a special video. In the grand tapestry of the cosmos, where sentient beings cataloged and ranked planets based on their survivability, Earth was a bit of an anomaly. Known formally among the galactic communities as a Class 13 Deathworld, it hovered on the brink of being reclassified to Class 14, a distinction that made it theoretically uninhabitable by any species accustomed to milder conditions. On the central database of the Interstellar Alliance, Earth's file was littered with warnings and advisories. The planet's natural beauty was undisputed, with its vast oceans, towering mountains, and lush forests. However, its charm was equally matched by its dangers: unpredictable weather systems, a diverse range of deadly fauna and flora, and seismic activities that could alter landscapes overnight. Despite this, Earth was not devoid of life. Quite the contrary, it teemed with it. And at the center of this teeming mass of biodiversity was humanity. Humans, as they called themselves, were the dominant species, a race of beings who had evolved and adapted to survive Earth's harshness. Their resilience was legendary, their ingenuity a constant source of study and occasionally alarm among the more advanced civilizations of the galaxy. The Galactic Assembly's debate. At the heart of the Milky Way, on the shining platform of the Galactic Assembly, a heated debate ensued among the delegates. The topic at hand was the potential reclassification of Earth from a Class 13 to a Class 14 Deathworld. "Consider the evidence," pleaded Ambassador Yilrex from the safety of his anti-gravitational podium. His species, the Threllians, were gelatinous in nature, thriving in calm, ammonia-rich environments. The humans have not only survived, but have thrived. They manipulate their environment to an extent that defies the natural order. Opposing him was Ambassador Jakar, a being of crystalline structure whose species viewed high-gravity worlds like Earth with both awe and horror. Thriving does not a sanctuary make. Their survival is a testament to their ferocity and tenacity, not the habitability of their world. Earth's champions. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Dr. Lena Hartfield, a renowned xenobiologist, and her team were preparing for the unexpected visit of a delegation from the Galactic Assembly. They aimed to demonstrate that Earth, despite its classification, was a place of scientific wonder and a bastion of rich, untapped resources. Dr. Hartfield was particularly excited about showcasing the recently discovered microbial life in Earth's most extreme volcanic vents. These organisms not only survived, but flourished in temperatures that would melt other species' spacecraft. "We must show them that Earth's biodiversity is our strength, not a sign of danger," she explained to her team as they gathered equipment. "Each species here, no matter how small, plays a part in the delicate balance of our ecosystem." The arrival. The delegation's ship entered Earth's atmosphere with trepidation. The sight of the blue planet, with swirling white clouds and vast green and brown lands, was breathtaking. They landed near Dr. Hartfield's research station, deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest. As the alien delegates stepped out, clad in their environmental suits, they were immediately assaulted by the sounds, smells, and sights of Earth. The air was humid, filled with the calls of birds, insects, and the rustling of leaves moved by the gentle wind. "This, my friends, is Earth," Dr. Hartfield greeted them, her voice filled with pride and a hint of challenge. "A world of beauty and danger, of chaos and order. Let's explore what makes it so special." The chapter closes as Dr. Hartfield and the delegation ventured deeper into the verdant depths of the Amazon. The symphony of life around them seemed to swell with intensity. Birds with iridescent feathers flitted through the canopy, their calls echoing like nature's own music. But it wasn't just the beauty of Earth that they were here to witness. It was also its raw, often unyielding force. "Watch your step," Dr. Hartfield advised as a massive anaconda slithered silently across their path, its scales shimmering with moisture from the damp undergrowth. The sight of such a creature, capable of overpowering a human with ease, visibly unnerved some of the delegates. It was a stark reminder of Earth's untamed nature. Ambassador Jakar, observing through the protective barrier of his suit, was quick to point out, Such predators. Are they not proof enough that this world is excessively hostile? Dr. Hartfield smiled, a glint of challenge in her eyes. Every element of danger here teaches us something. The anaconda, for instance, has led to breakthroughs in our understanding of muscular hydrostats, biology that inspired some of our latest robotic technologies. The path led them next to a riverbank, where the water teemed with life. Dr. Hartfield scooped a sample into a transparent container. Within, microscopic life forms danced in the droplets. These microorganisms are the real champions of Earth. Some can break down pollutants. Others have medical properties we're only beginning to understand. The conversation turned to Earth's role in the broader galaxy. A delegate from a water-based planet was curious. How do you manage coexistence with such diversity and yet maintain ecological balance? It's a delicate dance, Dr. Hartfield acknowledged. And we don't always get it right. But what we learn here can help others. Earth is a living library, a repository of knowledge. Yes, it's a death world, but it's also a world of life, teeming with possibilities. Their next encounter was with a group of indigenous people who were partners in Dr. Hartfield's research. They demonstrated their intricate knowledge of herbal medicines, many of which were being studied for their potential to treat diseases that were considered incurable in other parts of the galaxy. As the day waned, the delegation gathered around a fire, the night sounds of the jungle a stark contrast to the silence of space they were used to. Dr. Hartfield took the opportunity to weave tales of Earth's history, of civilizations that rose and fell, each adding layers to the human understanding of their world. Every lesson we learn about survival and sustainability is a lesson we share with the galaxy, she concluded as the fire crackled and the night deepened around them. The delegates listened, enraptured by the stories of Earth's resilience, each tale another thread in the rich tapestry of a planet that defied the odds to nurture life in all its complex glory. The fire dwindled to embers, and the nocturnal chorus of the Amazon seemed to embrace the delegation in a cocoon of Earth's raw, untamed life. Dr. Hartfield led them to a clearing where they could observe the night sky, unobscured by the artificial lights that so often veiled the cosmos in more developed areas. "Look above," she urged. "Your worlds are out there, but tonight let Earth's sky tell its story." As they gazed upward, a meteor shower began, streaks of light painting the darkness in fleeting, brilliant trails. Dr. Hartfield used this moment to discuss Earth's cosmic defenses, how its magnetic field shielded it from solar flares and cosmic radiation, making life possible against all odds. Ambassador Yilrex, the gelatinous Threlian, was particularly fascinated. "Such natural fortitude," he mused. "It's as if your planet is designed to nurture despite its inherent dangers." "Yes," Dr. Hartfield nodded. "It's a fortress as much as it is a home. Our planet teaches us resilience in the face of adversity, innovation from necessity." The next day brought them to a coastal region where the impact of Earth's might was visible on a grand scale. The crashing waves, driven by powerful undersea currents, demonstrated the planet's dynamic climate systems. Here, Dr. Hartfield introduced them to marine biologists who shared insights about the ocean's role in regulating global climate and its bounty of life forms, some of which were still being discovered. "The ocean," one biologist explained, "is like a vast liquid atmosphere, just as unpredictable, just as indispensable." Their exploration took them underwater, into a submerged observatory where the delegates could observe the teeming marine life without the need for suits. Schools of colorful fish darted between coral reefs, and a lone shark showcased the apex of predatory evolution. Ambassador Jakar was silent, watching a group of dolphins coordinate in hunting. "There is intelligence here," he finally said, "not just in humans but across your wildlife. It's remarkable." Dr. Hartfield nodded, pleased with his insight. "Intelligence takes many forms. Here on Earth we learn from all of them. These interactions, these ecosystems, they're not just survival mechanisms. They are lessons in coexistence, mutual benefit." As the visit neared its end, the delegation was taken to one of Earth's polar ice caps, where the effects of climate change were most apparent. The melting glaciers served as a somber reminder of the planet's vulnerabilities. This, Dr. Hartfield said as they stood before a vast expanse of ice, is why we need the galaxy's help. Earth teaches us much, but we also face great challenges. We must learn, adapt, and protect. The delegates, moved by the stark beauty and the evident change, discussed potential collaborations on environmental technologies. The visit had transformed their perception of Earth from merely a death world to a source of profound ecological wisdom. As they prepared to leave, exchanging farewells with Dr. Hartfield and her team, there was a sense of mutual respect, a recognition that Earth, with all its perils, was a crucial part of the galactic community, not in spite of its dangers, but because of them. The delegation's spacecraft ascended, leaving behind the verdant vistas of Earth, carrying with them new understandings and perceptions. As they settled into the journey back to the central hub of the Galactic Assembly, the discussions among the delegates were fervent and filled with reflection. Ambassador Jakar, previously one of Earth's most vocal detractors, found himself re-evaluating his stance. The tenacity of life on Earth, its relentless push against the boundaries of survival. It's not just about enduring, he admitted in a rare moment of contemplation. It's about thriving in adversity, finding opportunities where none seem to exist. Back on Earth, Dr. Hartfield and her team watched the spacecraft disappear into the blue. There was much to do, data to analyze and reports to prepare. The potential reclassification of Earth hung in the balance, but more importantly, the visit had sparked a broader dialogue about Earth's ecological insights and their value to the galaxy. Meanwhile, in the depths of Earth's oceans, researchers continued their studies, undeterred by the complexities and dangers. They had recently discovered a species of algae that, under certain conditions, could absorb carbon at a rate previously thought impossible. This discovery could not only help mitigate Earth's own climate issues, but potentially assist other planets facing similar crises. The implications were profound, and as Dr. Hartfield communicated these findings to the Galactic Assembly, there was a palpable excitement, an understanding that Earth was not merely a place to be feared, but a wellspring of solutions. In the halls of the Galactic Assembly, Ambassador Yilrex took the floor, his voice resonant even in its softness. We have seen Earth's dangers firsthand, yes, but we have also witnessed its miracles, its lessons. It is a living library, not just of survival, but of sustenance. Let us not turn away from its teachings. His words struck a chord, and the Assembly agreed to send a commission of experts to Earth, tasked with learning and documenting its ecological strategies. The decision marked a significant shift in policy, driven by a newfound respect for Earth's complex ecosystems and their potential contributions to the galaxy. On Earth, Dr. Hartfield convened a meeting with global leaders, emphasizing the need for international cooperation. "The galaxy is watching us, learning from us," she stated. "We have a responsibility not just to our own planet, but to the interstellar community. Let's lead by example." Her call was met with an enthusiastic response. Countries that had once been at loggerheads over territorial disputes and resource management now saw the value in unity. A new global treaty was drafted, focusing on sustainable development and environmental protection as priorities. As Earth's people united, so did their resolve to face their planetary challenges, not as isolated nations, but as a cohesive whole. This unity was not lost on the visiting interstellar experts, who found Earth's political climate to be as intriguing and instructive as its natural one. Through a series of workshops and symposiums, Earth's leaders and interstellar guests exchanged ideas, technologies, and strategies. The Earth Commission on Galactic Integration was formed, a body dedicated to ensuring that Earth's innovations and experiences were shared openly and beneficially. This commission became a beacon of hope, a testament to what could be achieved when different worlds and perspectives came together, guided by a common purpose. As Earth continued to evolve, so too did its role in the galaxy, from a feared death world to a revered teacher, proving that even in the universe's dark, cold expanse, unity and understanding could find a way to flourish. As Earth's influence expanded, the ramifications were felt throughout the Galactic Assembly. The cultural exchange between Earth and other civilizations began to enrich both parties. Traditional Earth music blended with the ethereal sounds of the luminary choirs of Helix 5, creating symphonies that transcended planetary boundaries. Meanwhile, artists from across the stars found inspiration in Earth's tumultuous weather patterns, painting canvases that captured the raw, dynamic essence of a Deathworld. The scientific community flourished under this newfound cooperation. A joint research initiative led to the development of a bioengineered plant species designed to thrive in the barren soils of Zephyr III, a planet previously considered too hostile for colonization. This breakthrough not only promised new agricultural prospects, but also a model for ecological restoration that could be applied across the galaxy. In the laboratories and fields of Earth, researchers worked side by side with alien scientists, each bringing their unique perspectives and expertise. Dr. Hartfield, overseeing an experiment in gene editing, remarked on the benefits of such diverse collaboration. Our combined efforts are not just accelerating our progress, but are also helping us avoid the ethical pitfalls we might miss on our own. This is the essence of galactic partnership. The Assembly, now keenly interested in Earth's educational models, sent delegates to study its systems of learning. What they found was a complex web of formal education, practical training, and cultural storytelling, all interwoven to foster resilience and adaptability. Inspired, several planets began to overhaul their own educational curriculums, integrating Earth-style problem-solving exercises and critical thinking tasks into their teachings. Ambassador Jakar, once a skeptic of Earth's methods, became a frequent visitor, often found deep in discussion with Earth's educators. "There is a raw honesty in how your people confront challenges," he observed. "It is something we have shielded our youth from, to our detriment. We need to embrace these teachings." The impact of Earth's integration extended to sports and recreation. Intergalactic games were introduced, where teams from different worlds competed in sports that were adaptations of Earth's football, mixed with the aerial dynamics of the aerialists from Ardor II. These games, broadcasted across the galaxy, became a celebration of unity and the physical prowess of diverse species. On a more personal level, the stories of individuals from Earth traveling to distant worlds and aliens finding a second home on Earth began to circulate. These narratives, filled with challenges, triumphs, and the occasional humorous misunderstanding, brought a sense of closeness and familiarity among disparate species. Dr. Hartfield, reflecting on the journey thus far, noted the profound shift in perceptions. "We were once viewed through the lens of fear and danger. Now we're seen as pioneers of a shared future," she mused during a broadcast interview that was beamed across the galaxy. As Earth continued to weave its narrative into the fabric of the galactic community, it became clear that its designation as a death world was no longer a stigma, but a badge of honor. Its harsh conditions, which had forged a species capable of such extraordinary resilience and ingenuity, were now seen as assets invaluable to the collective wisdom of the stars. As the Earth Galactic Year closed, celebrations erupted across both Earth and its galactic neighbors. Lights shimmered in the night skies of multiple worlds, a testament to a year of unprecedented cooperation and friendship. Fireworks, borrowed from Earth's traditions and adapted with a touch of alien ingenuity, lit up the heavens, symbolizing the bright, boundless future they were building together. As the celebrations marking the Earth Galactic Year tapered off, a serene quiet settled across the various delegations and communities. The galaxy seemed to pause, taking a collective breath to reflect on the progress made. From this contemplation arose new initiatives aimed at deepening the bonds formed over the past year. One such initiative was the establishment of the Intergalactic Environmental Consortium, headquartered on Earth, but with branches spreading across different systems. Its mission was to tackle the most pressing environmental issues facing member planets. Using Earth's models of climate resilience and restoration, the consortium developed strategies that could be customized for the unique ecosystems of each world. Dr. Hartfield, appointed as one of the lead advisors, guided the consortium with a steady hand. "Our planet has taught us the importance of balance and respect for nature. Now we extend this knowledge outward, helping others find harmony within their own environments," she said during the inaugural session. In a remote research facility on the icy plains of Varda IV, Earth scientists worked alongside Vardan researchers to combat the planet's advancing glacier melt. The technology, inspired by Earth's geoengineering projects, showed promising results, potentially saving Varda IV's coastal settlements from imminent destruction. Meanwhile, cultural exchanges flourished. The Galactic Museum of Civilizations was established on a neutral space station orbiting the peaceful planet of Seren. Earth contributed ancient artifacts and contemporary art, sharing space with the mystical relics of Xanadu and the holographic histories of Kar. Visitors from across the galaxy came to learn, explore, and understand the diverse cultures that made up their star-spanning community. On the educational front, Earth's universities began offering exchange programs with alien institutions. Students from distant worlds experienced Earth's diverse climates and terrains, while Earth students took part in off-world internships, gaining insights into alien technologies and philosophies. The economic landscape also shifted with the introduction of a unified galactic trade agreement, facilitated by Earth's strategic position as a central trade hub. Goods, technologies, and services flowed more freely than ever, bolstering economies and promoting a spirit of mutual prosperity. As the Second Earth Galactic Year approached, a major conference was held on Earth, bringing together leaders, thinkers, and innovators from across the galaxy. They discussed future projects, shared success stories, and plotted the course for continued collaboration. Dr. Hartfield stood before the assembly, her voice echoing in the Great Hall. "We have seen that our universe, much like Earth itself, is a vibrant, dynamic place filled with endless possibilities. Let us continue to learn from each other, support each other, and grow together." The closing ceremony of the conference was marked by the signing of the Galactic Harmony Pact, a testament to the unity and cooperative spirit fostered over the past years. The pact was not just a formal agreement, but a commitment to uphold the values of respect, learning, and mutual aid that had brought them all so far. As the delegates dispersed, returning to their respective corners of the galaxy, the night sky seemed to twinkle a little brighter, each star a note in a grand cosmic symphony of cooperation. Earth, once feared as a harsh death world, had become a beacon of hope, a shared home in the vast expanse of space, proving that even the most unlikely of worlds could bring light and life to the darkest corners of the cosmos.